Welcome to more D-Topia. Has the power of putting AI in the title of the video blessed us with more views and likes and just traffics to the channel, subscribers? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out once I start posting this, which will be after this recording. So hopefully it will happen. If not, we will keep playing the game because it is quite fun. So, I'm having a good time so far. So we're at the end of the second day. I decided to leave it here so we can, start by going to bed, and we'll wake up fresh because there was some info at the beginning of day 2 that I thought would be helpful to start off the last episode. But yeah, so would you like to go to bed? Yes. Now, it is quite fun going through the different zones, different little dimensions. The rain woke me up, seeing how different the AI starts talking to you once you are in their little personal space, if you want to call it that. Hey buddy, and we did get a cat the last episode. He's gazing at the rain through the window. Looks like he's having fun. Very good. We're starting to get some collectibles for the flat as well. Very happy with that. This little universe thing. The Milky Way. I think it's the Milky Way now. Someone can tell me. Maybe it isn't. I would say no. But, yeah, I don't know how our little boy is sleeping with that next to the bed. Seems impossible. Let's get dressed. It's been washed and pressed during the night. Once more, something entered our room again. This is not weird. This is normal. Privacy? What is that? As long as it's a robot, it is fine. A robot that is totally not recording what you're saying. Looking closely at the succulents, I can see the leaves have a little bite marks. Oh, the cat must have been playing around. I told him not to play with them. Oh no, and he's not listening. I'm going to check the computer. See, we've got some more action figures here as well. Yeah, the computer will just have our old stuff. We got... Oh, are we hungry? Yes, we are. So we can still not invite someone. I will go shower first before I eat. A very important decision. But today we will have sandwich plate and coffee for breakfast, and it will have omu rice and synthetic salad, and then an 8-piece sushi and miso soup for dinner. Amazing. Let's wash our face to wake up a little bit. So having that with the coffee soon is gonna be amazing. Now I wonder what people's preferred routines are. Like, do you wash your face first and then have breakfast? Because I work from home. I literally just go straight to the desk, get some coffee, get ready. If you're going out, do you shower every morning? That's crazy decisions that you have to make. Good morning, number 46. Have some breakfast. Yummy! Okay. Let's check what day 3 has in store for us. Good morning, 46. You're up early this morning. You have some time before you do the satisfactory. Maybe a light walk may interest you. Rainy days in D-Topia have a different ambience than what you may find that you actually may find you're liking. Before you leave, let's verify your health and vital systems. We'll begin now. Yes, you cannot leave the flat if you have an infection or anything like that. That would spread. It would spread a virus. Oh wait, but there's this one instead. What? What's the best way to do it? I don't know. Oh. Maybe, do we actually get different results here? Or is that part of the puzzle? think I have to go here to hit 2, right? I don't know. That's crazy. Let's try this one. That doesn't work. Ah, very interesting. Okay, fine, go here then. They're saying we need to get... Oh, wait. What? It's a bit different. Didn't I go from the other one earlier? Right. Right. Does it go back to this one? No. To the goal? No. What? Okay, am I sick? No, I just had to do it in a very specific direction. I see. An order, I mean. We are perfectly healthy to go out in the ring. Check is complete. All systems operational. Biometrics checkout. M-dash. You're in great shape. Off you go for the 6. Have a great day. I wonder if the M-dash has sort of been ruined for anyone else. A rainy day. And a girl! Okay, this is true happiness. Okay, fine. Okay, don't worry. AI can find us happiness. There's a girl. Huh? Oh, good morning. 46. You're up awfully early. 47 is home. We've been trying to check on you forever. Yeah, you just aren't aware that I'm actually here quite often. Sometimes I fall asleep at work. Other times I get home right around now. Such an unhealthy lifestyle. What a questionable life. We won't call it unhealthy, but we will call it questionable. Another recommended way to live here in D-Topia. At least it's not breaking any rules, so let's not make a fuss. Would you take a stroll with me? Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. I want to get some sleep. Enjoy your day, 46, and good night. Maybe that's the girl. Actually, speaking of affinity with different characters, this popped up now. Oh, so the talent is pulling all-nighters, so I think we got that one now. But yes, so for EB, I think we got some more information. But actually, maybe it's the age I forgot, like 21, I don't know. That was new. Because the text is the same as before. And the mystery, yes, so I occasionally see a girl wearing a virtual mask within the facility. She has an unapproachable vibe, speaks very little, and responds with a prickly attitude that keeps people at a distance when they try to engage with her. It's likely that this is due to the unique and emotional state of adolescence, where one tends to reject those around them. I understand how she feels. Everyone goes through such a phase at some point. The one thing I know about her is that she seems to open up only to cats. That's a critical detail. Oh, Poppy's age is 6? Yeah, very key detail. But yeah, we're calling him boss is definitely the way to go. We know that already. Anything new here? No. No. Dark chocolate question mark, yes. 2023. Yes. Oh, this is the new. Yeah, Heine. 24. I had heard that a facilitator is a rare profession, but I met another for the first time, named Heine. I was surprised to see that she had 2 Troys with her when none had been issued to me. Jealousy? Much? It turned out that they were her own creations. Maybe I will create some as well to make up for that. Unfortunately, I can't replicate that. Okay, fine. Speaking of which, Heine's way of talking is quite distinctive. Sometimes, when conversing with her, I have to catch myself first before I start mimicking her speech patterns. Or maybe I already have. I think I already have. There's 2 more to find, and then I did this one, yes, randomite. Mice rejoicing now that the blue demon is gone. They praise the new facilitator and look forward to the future successes. And the apathetic 4-horse mouse, yes, one of the 4-horse mice, always seems listless, but it's determined to win is, what it was? Its determination to win is unmatched. And here we got a bunch of these. Don't worry, already read of those. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Hello, good rise. Good morning. You're up early today, going out for your morning walk. Please be careful and have a wonderful outing. Shh, everyone is sleeping. Everyone is sleeping. We maintenance, right, typically function from late at night until morning. We clean the facility while all of the residents are sound asleep. You can count on us for a clean facility. We mean to clean. You're a mean cleaning machine. Thank you for your cooperation with our recycling efforts. Trash goes into the trash bin still is the key to happiness. The AI got that right. Listen to that algorithm. Well done, well done. At this hour, all droids are in sleep mode except us cleaning droids. System maintenance and backups are done during this time. Yes. So if we go in the visual system, they need a break too. Being overworked can be hard. Yeah, got you, dude. Let's see what the others are saying. It's not that many conversations to have here, so might as well have them. Nothing is being recycled. But it's being well kept, but it's not being recycled. Both humans and animals always make such a mess. Cleaning up after them is so much work. These maintenance droids are, like to complain a little bit, aren't they? A bit whingy. A quick cleaning while humans are asleep. Yay! And there's a small group here, no? And that's it. We are early birds, humans not so much. Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe when it's raining, even here at night. Oh yeah, what I was mentioning earlier about the M-dash, has it been ruined for anyone else? I feel like every time I see an M-dash now, I feel like, it is AI written. It's very bad. I feel like because I know some people actually use it, and I used to use it as well during my writing. But now I just feel like I don't want to use it because I don't want to think that others would think that my writing is AI, right? I wonder if other people think the same way. I feel like it's easy enough to write without, and you make the same points, but it's just, if you're used to doing it, it comes more naturally, Good morning, so many early risers today. I saw one of them just a moment ago. Someone is up. But yeah, you gotta try to stand out a little bit, I guess, in this world that is becoming increasingly homogenized at this point. Or at least people are trying to make it so, at least. Just be yourself, I think. Wipe and polish all surfaces to make this a sparkling, clean paradise for all. That is our motto. Ask cleaning droids. We see the 15-year-old girl over there. But we don't have our cat with us. So, will she even talk to us? We don't know her name, do we? Maybe she'll talk to us because it's early. I feel sick. Oh no! You have to go quarantine! What? Leave me alone, please don't talk to me. Oof. So puke is like magic in D-Topia? That's pretty cool, actually. Cool little detail. Are you alright? I'll stay quiet for a little bit. I think she doesn't really like to talk about anything except for cats, so I'll just be around. Would you like some water? No, I don't want anything to drink. Let's stay quiet for a little bit again. I don't know what the best thing to do here. Hey. Are you bored or something? Why are you still here? Please go away. I'm worried about you. If you don't want me here, I'll go. I'm worried about you. Worried? I don't even know you. Mind your own business. Someone like you wouldn't possibly understand. If you're staying here, then I'm leaving. But, sorry to be such a nuisance. Amane. I got her name! As a facilitator, it's your job to help the residents, but I don't need your help. Don't worry about me. Amane has left. Maybe she doesn't like talking to me because I'm a facilitator specifically. Maybe she knew the last one or something. I got her name. Oh yeah, on a rainy early morning, I encountered the girl with the virtual mask. She seemed so unwell that she ended up vomiting, yet she still kept her distance with harsh words. Despite this, she looked somewhat apologetic and told me her name, Amane. It made me think that deep down she might have a gentler nature. There could also be some complicated circumstances that she's dealing with. That's the impression I got. Maybe. Something to do with her parents. Why is she out so early alone? Good morning. It's raining today. Rainy days sure bring a different vibe. I know, right? Seems like a comfortable place to sit. And that's the one over there. I'm trying to chat. No. So does she count as a girl? So I cannot actually go over there yet, can I? No. The optimization system is unstable and erratic in this area. There's a distortion and this static. Some kind of noise is present. I wonder if the system just had a hard time affecting this place. Maybe I can go in the visual system. Work will commence shortly. Please make your way to the factory. Hey, yeah, 46, you're up early. It smelled like rain. Oh, I see. Rainy days sure feel different than normal day, don't they? The optimization system is set up in a different way than usual to convey the change in the weather. It's designed so that you can hear and smell the rain. Olfactory information is currently being considered for integration into the optimization system, so its practicality is being tested as we speak. It may feel strange at first, but you'll get used to it in time. Have a great day. No sleeping on the job just because you got up early. Okay, fine. You need to work, right? Okay, fine. Just remember to work. I know you're giving you short days, but you need to work, right? But also, how do you like our experiments that we're pulling on you? Just to see how you react. It's very good, right? Rain, fall away. Rain a lot again today. Hurry and get to school now. You're gonna be late. I heard that a set amount of water is released over the entire facility on rainy days, which serves to both clean the outer hull and check the functionality of the drain pipes. I'll leave it to D-Topia to do everything with efficiency. Really self-efficient. The floors are being cleaned now. Please do not get too close with cleaning is in the way. I thought you finished cleaning earlier in the morning. Why haven't you done it properly? You're cleaning robots. Damn, you silly. No, sorry, please, robot. Don't kill me. The channel. Aren't cleaning droids cute when they're cleaning? So cute. I can't help staring at them. Yes, robots, you're so cute. Yeah, you're so cute. The optimization system makes the rainy days even more pleasant than sunny days. I have been in good spirits all morning. The optimization system has us getting optimized with some rain. Our cleaning duties have finished. Please excuse us. We hope you'll enjoy a wonderful day here in D-Topia. I'm going back to talk to the other people. It's almost time for work to begin at the factory. Yeah, you told me that. A different one of you told me that. I'm gonna have a quick look over here to see if there's more people showing up, or else the robots will be the same. The people are here now, so yeah, cool. They say most residents wake up with a clear head on rainy days. Unfortunately, I seem to be the opposite. My head's been foggy since this morning. I want to head back home and get more sleep. It's D-Topia, you should be able to do what you want, right? Why don't you just take a nap? Hey, good morning, Mr. Facilitator. Are you enjoying this wonderful rainy morning? The best. Okay. And we talk to 47 again. It's quite slippery when it rains, so please be careful. I wonder what that robot says in the other system. In the visual system. Seems like they stepped out now. Damn it! They are just trying to avoid us, aren't they? The game is cozy though, I have to say that. Morning, I'm ready to get this day started. You're patrolling, boy? So you wanna check out the one over here now? I was gonna say something like, I hope the humans fall. It's dangerous. So stop running. Just stop. But I hope they fall. Of course. So now we need to check the visual side, the visual system in this area. And then we can go to work. Well, there really isn't that many robots to talk to this time, which I think makes it a bit easier to run through. Like, I feel like the reception is just the same every time. Who made this mess? I feel like the reception is just the same every time, but I feel like if I don't keep talking to them, it's gonna be one day where they say something different. I'm going to be so annoyed that I missed it. Work complete, work complete. Housekeeping complete. You can go back home now, clean droid. But where do you go? Where do you go once the work is done, Mr. Little Troid? Ah, it's bad manners. Same as before. Do not run in the hallway. Do not be late either. But, okay, so here, they said there was a disturbance or something. But I cannot pick it up. Maybe later in the day, I guess. We can see. And that was very quick. I guess most of the dialogue comes early, and then the story will progress a little bit on these days going forward. The weather mimics that of our home planet, but even that is from before the old era. Now there is no such thing as a mild, non-hazardous rain. Utopia's artificial rain is a kind that's been lost from the records. So that's quite a dystopian future that we live in. So they are saying that the rain on Earth is toxic, right? Effectively, no? Like this heat wave where I am at, very toxic for my hair, for sure. D-Topia occasionally alters its weather conditions to model our home planet. Cloudy days, rainy days, snowy days. The sky has its own hue for each one. Water falls or ice flurries down. It's so mysterious. Yeah. So that's fine. That's the same as before. If you want to stay work, then good morning, 46. It's almost time for work. Would you like to enter the factory? Not yet. Fine then. Let's have a fun day at work. Good morning, it's raining today. What are you doing? If you complete your work within the time limit, you can acquire a bonus too. Let's begin. Oh, different kinds of puzzle. That's quite neat. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what is that? Oh. Okay. Teleporter, that one. Oh, what is that one? Huh. No. 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 No, no. I don't, what? So can I, what? I think I made a mistake. No. No, we want to do more. There's no extra work today. Joe, well done for their third day. We expect rain until the end of the day. Please stay indoors, either in the facility or at home. I cannot believe it. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, well, see if we can fix it at home later. Enjoy the rain. Have you gotten used to working in D-Topia? Yeah, it's pretty fun, but wow, that's great. You're a facilitator after all. I think it's pretty fun, man. It's rainy. On rainy days, I quietly pass the time alone or spend quality time talking to others. I recommend spending your time in a different way than usual. Actually, after I'm going to go head back to do my lunch in the flat, and hopefully I can access the computer and do the puzzle. No? Let's see if I can after whatever these interactions will be. Now, when you hear your name called, head over to take your test. Okay. Are they assigning her a job? Hey 46, good job today. What's going on with Amanda? Oh, you're talking about number 149. You're talking about name? You're a facilitator, so you need to be aware of this. There's a resident compatibility test today. 146 will need to take the test too. A resident compatibility test. It's a routine exam to test residents that have low compatibility score. Living here with a low compatibility score isn't that good for her, and it would just cause problems for others, wouldn't it? Like me trying to say compatibility. That definitely isn't causing a problem for others. I would be kicked out immediately. The greatest happiness for the greatest number of humans, so you dish the rest. These tests are needed to maintain that reality. Is a man incompatible with D-Topia? 149's genetic analysis shows her as a compatible resident, but her test results always show otherwise. We see that occasionally with residents in that age range, however, her numbers are far beyond the standard values. If you're worried about 146, please speak to her before her test. Residents are gathering in Central Hall to be tested. She's at an age where she wants to stay in her own shell. She doesn't get along with others or follow social norms, that is to say, she's a typical adolescent. She's the boss man. Oh, is Poppy, the honor student. You're studying anyway, aren't you? Go do it somewhere else. Smoolies, you're boring, so I'm not gonna play with you. Bye-bye, Poppy the loner. You okay, boss? Hello, Mr. Facilitator. Rainy day today, isn't it? Well, that is nothing new, really. I'm fine. I possess a much higher IQ than those ordinary children. In addition, I need not explain how my personality and way of talking are different. Hence, I get praised by adults and shunned by my peers due to not being like a typical child. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You're a very bright person. You have no friends. You're a very bright person. Correct, but that's not what I was getting at. I was trying to be nice. It's very difficult to live this way. It is supposed to be a paradise, yet I have a hard time living here. Not to mention that my mind and body are still developing. It's difficult to restrain involuntary physiological reactions. Sniffle. Poppy has started to cry. Stay close by. Walk away or stay close by. Just gonna stay close by, of course. Thank you for staying with me. I'm alright now. I'm glad. Mr. Facilitator, if it's alright with you, would you take a moment to listen to what I have to say? I love to learn. I'm passionate about academics and acquiring knowledge, but this is seen as a deviation from the norm, and is a major factor in excluding someone from the community. If you ask me, this place has failed its purpose as a paradise. Even a child knows. I mean, why else would I feel so miserable? That may be so. It's a difficult problem to solve. That may be so. Humans are all different, and it's impossible to solve everyone's problems. Therefore, this place aims to be a paradise for the greatest number of people. And I understand that my problem is but a trifling thing in comparison. This may sound childish, but I can't wait to grow up. When I'm an adult, I'll be able to put myself in whatever environment I choose. I'll determine my own path and devote myself to the things I love. Meeting like-minded folks and have meaningful conversations with them. Someday I may meet someone I can call a friend. The future is just around the corner. I suppose you could be alright. Humanity's longevity has increased significantly compared to the old era. My childhood might pass in the blink of an eye. Speaking with you has made me feel a little better, Mr. Facilitator. Thank you for listening. I'm always here to listen. I should be heading home now. Mother will be worried if I stay out too late. It's our duty as children to not cause worry to our parents. Head straight home. Don't. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what not to do. Just head straight home. Don't treat me like a child. Or the other one would be the same. Well then, goodbye, Mr. Facilitator. I'd be happy if you would talk to me again sometime. I'll always find a way to chat, dude. There's not that many people that want to talk to me. Oh, there's Top over there as well. Let's chat to him before we head for lunch. The girl that's usually here, she's a bit difficult to deal with. She hides her face with a virtual mask and doesn't want anything to do with the other residents. A virtual mask is not recommended here in D-Topia. Apparently, it can jam the signal coming from the optimization system. Oh my god. Honestly, she's just not a good fit for D-Topia. They want to kick her out. They want to kick her out for being different. Yo, Todd. Oh, hello there, Mr. Facilitator. What's wrong? Everything okay, Todd? You sit down. Well, I feel worse than usual on rainy days. The control chip in my forehead aches. Control chips. It's a medical device that controls various emotions. I've had it since I was a child. You might say it's a good luck charm for me. I was actually supposed to remove it when I became an adult, but I was afraid of what would happen without it, so I never had it removed. It's rare for Todd to talk about himself. Listen a little longer. I was in an accident when I was little aboard a space shuttle. It was hard. It was a hard time for me. I lost my family. Oh, Jesus, dude. For a long time, eating was a chore. The medical droids recommended I get a chip surgically implanted. That's Okay. What do you think about that? The thing is, if you had a chip that you could implant it to your forehead and it would cure depression, right? Without side effects, then maybe it's not the worst thing. But it seems like perhaps she's having some side effects these days from this device, and he's not reusing it. It does sound like it has helped him a lot. Why won't you remove it? I want to know why, but I also want to sort of relate to him and like, I get why you haven't done it. It's such an old model now that there is no way to repair it. Oh, you see, this is the problem long term, right? I guess I just keep it for peace of mind, but recently I haven't been able to control my emotions. I feel so much anxiety, so I've decided to keep it for a little while longer, but maybe now it's causing it. There I go again, I've been talking all this time. Thanks for listening to me though. By the way, Mr. Facilitator, weren't you looking for someone? It's raining today, but there's a lot of people gathering at Central Hall. There must be something going on. I'm going to take it easy for a little while and then head home. See ya, Mr. Facilitator. Let's check out our updates. So, sometimes children can be more ruthless than adults in excluding those who are different. True. Poppy is aware that he's different from other children, and the adults around him know this too. I don't think anyone is wrong in their understanding. However, Poppy is still a young child, and just because people are right doesn't mean this situation isn't difficult to live with. It's only natural that he ends up crying. One day, he will undoubtedly find a way to live true to himself. And that future is much closer than he thinks. I hope he realizes this. I mean, I think he's trying very hard to live close, true to himself, no? But it's of course very difficult. Today, thoughts seemed a bit down. He mentioned that the control chip on his forehead was causing him pain. Since system interference is stronger on rainy days, that might be having an effect on him. So that could be a part of the reason, I see. So the optimization system might also affect him, I see. Todd, who usually doesn't talk much, opened up to me in a way he hadn't before. He shared his story about losing his family in a space shuttle accident. Even though the accident happened when he was very young, he smiled sadly. As he talked about it, I couldn't find the right words to say anything to him. Of course, what are you supposed to say? Nobody really knows the right words. Run away. Welcome back. Since it's raining, let's head straight home. Sure, but what are we gonna do? There, at homework, cleaning your room, and when you're done with all of that, it'll be time to bring out the snacks and have a game party. That's the best thing ever. Yeah, we're gonna have a game party. The greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. What is that mark? Something is wrong with the machine. For goodness sake, how can it be sold out at a time like this? Oh, Mr. Facilitator, perfect timing. The propellant drink that I want right now is out of stock. Can you restock it? I guess I have to go to the other system. Although many residents feel comfortable on raining days, some get system sickness or feel some other kind of discomfort. I think it's important to listen to the opinions about those residents too. Yeah, I am hungry, I can tell. Seems most folks are spending time at home today. We're swamped with room service requests. Because it's raining, dude. You're optimizing it well. Oh, Mr. Facilitator. Are there any qualifications or certifications required for your job? I don't think so. Huh? So how did you become one? Oh, genetic determination. Oh, whoa, really? You were chosen by D-Topia? How awesome is that? That's, yeah, sure, it's awesome. Yeah, sure. Sure, dude. I wonder if the optimization system is what makes me feel sleepy on rainy days. Oh, I'm gonna head home and take a nap. I'll take a nap right here. I'm going to buy one of these, just in case. Please don't hesitate to ask for assistance. You say that now, but... I'm going to spend the entire day in my room. Maybe I'll do some reading or take a nap. What about your plans? I couldn't respond to that. I'll find myself pondering when I gaze into the rain. Is it really okay for me to stay... life to stay the way it is? Are you talking about a relationship? Whoa, 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 whoa! Drama! Okay. So we're grabbing the food to save money. But first of all, let's check this. Time to review. Yes. Because it was just to do this. Now I can do the rest, okay. Okay, as long as I can do them, I'm happy. Okay. Sad that I don't get the money, but I might get slightly less collectibles at the end, but I would be very glad if I still have the opportunity to gain the money. Okay, oh. So I clicked the wrong button before, so I was going to click retry. Okay, hold on. There we go. The thing is, like, moving it like this is probably the best way, right? So it's like some pre-work in a way. And then you go do the path. Okay, last one. That one was easy. Okay, so now these are all done. Now I can be at peace. I wonder, oh, maybe we can... I wonder what happens if we just don't eat. I still can't invite people. Okay, let's speed through this. Bam, bam, don't run while it's raining, the robot says. But I'm like super sprinting, man. It's only like 3 robots to talk to you in this period of time. Wanna tire, wanna rest. It's dangerous, stop running. No! This one. You causing any trouble? No. Good. Not a bad ride at all. It's dangerous to stop running. People like us to stop running. The patrol is right now. Might not need to talk to. Oh, sorry about that. Might not need to talk to them anymore then. Let's restock here though. Several items are out of stock. This vending machine. Let's restock. Oh. Okay. Let's put these down. I need to get a tree over there. And then this is the solution. Oh, you restocked it. Great, thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation. I got a drink, yeah. I was going to meet my friend, but I went to the wrong place, and now I'm in a rush to get there. The propellant drink will get me there in no time. See you. Does it actually speed? Can we actually drink one and it speeds us up? It'll make you feel like you run faster than usual. Feel refreshed and I'll take a drink. I could run for miles. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Okay, we can talk about Was there any robots here to talk to at all? No, I don't think so actually. Yeah, we talked to everyone then. Perfect. Okay. Look at that speed. Game changer. What do these other ones do actually? Okay, yes, this is just a limited edition food. Just popular among kids, okay. Yeah. For the cat. Where did the cat go? Listen. I don't need to go back to the cat. Try to put some... I haven't put cat food in the tray, but I'll be so fast now running back. It's like, pow! It's okay. I'm just chilling anyway, but like, look at this. Look at this speed. This is more than half the runtime back. It's crazy. I'm not doing anything without a propellant anymore. I'm gonna be juiced up. Yeah, I can squeeze past even the smallest robot, even the biggest robot. I mean, let's see if I can interact with the cat food thing. No, I cannot. Let's see if we can find the cat though. It's not here. Okay. That changes everything. I know I can go up. Oh, but there is no. You see that, the cat hatch? You cannot see it from this side. Seems like they missed a detail. Sorry to point that out. I have such a critical eye. Look at that. I cannot even run anymore. No! A propellant drink. We now have new priorities in life. Thank you for your patronage. Bam! Hello, camera. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, hello. Hey, are you free this afternoon? Why don't you spend some time with us at the salon? We can totally get you in. Mari is not rank 3? You probably don't realize it, but we're actually highly ranked residents. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. Why not? It'll be fun. Hey man, hold up, she doesn't give a shit. Huh, what are you kidding me? Hell, your kind is not supposed to hang around here. You're trying to cause trouble? What? Oh, this is different. Very different result than I expected. Come on, man, let's just go. Are you alright, Mari? Shiro? I'm so sorry. I wish you hadn't seen that. This happens all the time. I'm just getting a little tired of it. Don't worry, I won't try to hit on you. And I will do that later, actually. But you seem pretty popular, Mari. Sure, you're pretty funny. I'm not sure if you realize this about yourself, but you're not like other people in D-Topia. Thank you for stopping to talk to me. Speaking to you cheered me up a bit. Rainy days can make me feel a bit depressed. Looks like Mari has a lot on her mind. Talk to her a bit more. Do you know my resident ID? Yeah, it's a long one. 250CT5102 is a bit unusual, don't you think? There. The sequence is designated to identify clones. Oh, she's a clone. I'm a clone, created solely for my sister. Oh. My apologies for the sound, I cannot get rid of that. Such is life. Clones have been a subject of controversy for a long time. The creation of clones is approved under the Utopia project, but there are still lots of rules and regulations. Some days, like today, I hear some pretty unpleasant things. For example, that clones aren't humans or that we shouldn't have the same rights as others. Calling a place like this paradise really makes me laugh. Mari? Just kidding. Hey, if the AI caught me saying those kinds of things, I might be exiled from Dutopia. It was just a bad joke. Forget I said anything. No, but thanks for listening anyway. By the way, Shiro, didn't you have something to ask me? Have you seen Amane? Amane, oh, you mean the girl wearing the virtual mask? If she's the one you're talking about, I saw her walking towards the garden. Shiro, you're really good at your job, aren't you? I doubt there are many residents who know her real name. Maybe next time we see each other, you can tell me a bit more about Amane. Well, I guess it's time for me to start heading home. My sister rarely goes outside, so I'm going to buy her some snacks. And then take it easy for a while. Maybe 47 is the sister. Or the one I was staying inside reading books in 48. But yeah. Hey, just algorithm, just so you know, all of the potential things about, bad AI that are being mentioned here, they are just jokes. Everything is chill. AI best. Super best, okay? You got it. I'm more of a fan of Sunny Man and the Rain Man. Oh, you say you don't know about Sunny Man, he's super popular, Well, I guess it's time for me to start getting home. Yeah, okay. There we go. Do. There's a special shop open only on rainy days. Oh! Just here for the 6th, welcome to the exclusive shop. We have limited items on sale that are only available today. Oh my god, rainy day canned cat food. Look at that. Wet cat food inspired by a rainy day. This limited edition item is available only at the Blue Troid shop. Nutritional drink inspired by rain boots. And this limited exclusive item is available exclusively at the boot shops as well. So we got the interior design dude. Of course, we need to get the Rain Man figure. A couple of those each. Perfect. We will not let exclusive items go to waste. Training set. Hell yeah. Will I ever use those items? Probably not. It's a bit much. You cannot utilize the shop from this side. It's a bit much. But it wasn't... Because the exclusive items were also limited to rank 3 as well, weren't they, at some point? Maybe on the other days, of course. But yeah, we're almost there for all the limited items, or the limited items, not really, but oh, look at that. The cosmetic items for the house from the normal shop. We're almost done with those, only 2 more. That Raymond thing always appears on rainy days, if it notifies us about the rain with the air of a gentleman. What a funny thing. I mean, it looks kind of goofy. It does look a bit goofy, that's fun. Hi there. What am I going to do with you? A localized downpour, huh? Ah, Shiro, great timing. Need your help with stopping Rayman's buggy behavior, huh? Why is it malfunctioning? Rayman is just a fickle gentleman, but joking aside, it's because I messed up the weather settings. Repeated mistakes locked me out of the system. I'm really not great at this kind of thing, and I can't get rid of the lock. Please, Shiro, go to the block side and unlock the system for me before this place gets flooded and all, yeah? Wow. Okay, fine, I have to do it, okay. I like to talk to everyone first. Oh, these are priorities, sorry. Attention everyone, please take a look over here. The charming gigantic monument in human form is none other than D-Topia's source attraction, Rainman. He's a mascot that can only be seen on rainy days, and don't let his looks deceive you, because he's got a very important role. A secret weapon of this paradise built on human passion and wisdom. Oh, this is the famous, that famous monument, yes. It's so cute. Collections updated. Access error, multiple entry errors detected. A simple lock has been temporarily set. To resume, please initiate unlock procedures, access error. Okay, let's remove the simple lock. Gotcha. Do. Wait. There we go. Rainman! Shiro, thank you. The settings are back to normal and it's finally stopped raining, yeah? What is this weird thing? Are you using Rainman to set the weather? Publicly, the Rainman is a curiosity that makes weather announcement to the residents, specifically in regards to the precipitation. There's also a weather control unit that manages the weather settings around here. And it conducts surveys on how residents are feeling since rainy days makes system interference stronger. How do you control it? Looks fun. The look on your face tells me you want to fiddle with Rain Man. D-Topia's weather is predetermined, so don't even think about changing the schedule. Another user error could be really bad, yeah. I'm heading off soon to help with the resident compatibility test. Shiro, I'm warning you, don't touch Rain Man. Sure thing, I can't help but be worried, yeah. Hello, Rain Man. How is everyone? I'm the Rain Man. It's best to spend a relaxing day at home or in the facility on rainy days like this. Sure thing. Sure thing. Should we do my round first? Now that there are 2 reception droids and the wait time is so much shorter, leave it to D-Topia to respond promptly. How wonderful. Hiya 46. Hiya 46. There's 2 of you. They're multiplying. That's right. Central Hall has more paperwork to deal with than other areas of D-Topia. We asked for more choice to operate that paperwork and the AI approved our request. We have doubled the workforce. We create double the satisfaction. How wonderful! Thanks. I'm the resident advisor for today. My other half is serving as an advisor for the resident compatibility test. Assign additional units to increase efficiency. We distribute tasks to create a smooth workflow. Such an act of beauty. Such a clever idea. Super clever. It's Rayman. D-Topia is a crazy place. D-Topia, huh? Criminals. Like murderers and terrorists, addicts and misfits who won't let anyone help them. Residents like them, who have no place in this world, are all sent to D-Topia in the end. So that's where Amana might be sent if she's not considered compatible. No matter where you live, causing trouble will get you a one-way ticket to D-Topia. Utopia project aims to provide salvation for all of mankind, but even with such a plan that spans centuries, not everyone can be saved. It's been going on for centuries. Which leads me to believe that the issue lies with the individual. Some of us must be separated and corrected in order to preserve a future for mankind. So are you telling me that people actually come back from D-Topia here? Do they actually get a second chance? Huh? I wonder. Emergency broadcast. An accident involving a small explosion was reported in D-Topia yesterday in the early morning. There were no casualties, and the cause of the explosion is still under investigation. According to information gathered from security cameras and droids, the crime may have been committed by a resident attempting to escape from the district. The droids are continuing their search for this individual. Maybe we'll find that person here in D-Topia. Yo, Shiro. How shockingly lame of you. No, everything okay. I get a little down every now and then. Today's rain is causing the optimization system to have a stronger effect than usual. I even saw a resident feeling system sickness from it. System sickness, yes. You really don't know when system interference with the body is too strong. Some people can't take the stress and feel sick. Though the interference here in D-Topia isn't all that strong, a few are still susceptible. She looked so pale, but when I asked her if she was okay, she gave me a chilling glare. She seemed so young, but she definitely had me intimidated. Evie, you don't feel so down. Where did you go? No, let's talk about Evie now. I don't want you worrying about me. Sorry. I just don't feel down. That's a solution. I'm emotionally drained, dude. I'll go home and cry myself to sleep. Seems like Evie wants to talk a bit more. Keep listening. Lots of details for the special characters, huh? In this thing, I like it. Before coming here, I was living on D-Topia. Okay, you're a bit of a G, aren't you? D-Topia is home to the latest tech research and development, attracting techies from all over. Just like tech, engineers and facilitators are constantly arguing about how to manage the facility. Well, that's why a lot of residents dislike facilitators. You don't make a great first impression either. Now that you mention it, you used to dislike me. When I was there, I built my own system and made games and movies. Anyway, I accomplished everything I wanted to do there. Okay, cool, dude. And so I came to D-Topia to start something new. What are you planning to do here, dude? They say that D-Topia is the district that most closely resembles the completed form of the Utopia project, and the primary reason for that is the optimization system. It was created by the Utopia project's leader, Professor Chloro. Okay. It's incredibly beautiful and powerful, so stable yet completely innovative. Innovative. If only I had a chance to analyze and make modifications to it. That sounds like fun. You're such a nerd. That sounds like fun, dude. Hey, you got that right. I can't say much right now, but if I'm able to make something interesting, I'll be sure to show it to you first, Hero. Oh, you like me now? Yep, thanks for giving me motivation. I'm gonna write a few more lines of code and head home after that. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for that intimidating girl, I saw her heading for the garden. It's hard to deal with her type. Well, good luck. I'll check out all the info we got here before we head to the garden. Speaking of the rainy days in D-Topia, everyone knows that the optimization system experiences a high level of interference at such days. I've heard it make up, maybe because they're doing operational tests for a new system installation. Yeah, seems like it. Or that maybe they're sending out brainwashing signals to improve residents' aptitudes. There's just so much speculation flying around. Actual system measurements show an upward trend of 18.6%, and I've observed that wave patterns that have never been seen before. This can only mean one thing. I mean, some people have implants, right? It's a bit slippery when it rains, so please be careful. Okay, so the juice from our drinks doesn't last very long, or not long enough at least. I'll do a quick check in this area. Okay, on the block side, the virtual system. So this one wasn't there before, right? It's not there. Oh, there. I'm afraid that speaking to me won't help you get into the salon. You can't actually see it. Managing weather of designated location. The current forecast is rain. So now that you have a friend. Heck, it's bad manners. Just double checking if I did hit the right one. So they do say the same thing. Oh. Water quality is abnormal. Numerical parameters in the water quality settings have changed to incorrect values. Let's bring the water quality settings back to normal. Oh, you restored the water quality, thank you. I do believe the stench is gone. It's so pleasant now. This is my show of appreciation for your results. Get some money! It's wonderful to have someone to solve these little problems. Thank you always, facilitator. This is just, I couldn't talk to them. Okay, so I think I've spoken to all of them as a result then, no? This one, no. I think we're okay then for robots. We can actually move on. I think that's fine because that's been said before, so you won't have a new dialogue. Here you go, kitty. Cannot pass? Because it's raining or what? I like how the game is very pretty, right? It's very like, oh, like that with the girl and the cat, that little picture there, you know, it's just very like, oh, that's kind of nice. It's like a nice little moment. And it just captured it very quickly. Like, oh, thank you. What do you want? Are you alright? I'm feeling much better than this morning. What are you doing? I'm training myself to withstand the optimization system. I have my compatibility test now, and I don't want to throw up this time. So I'm trying to block out the sound and scent of rain. Oh, this little guy. You're the one taking care of him now, right? He looks much happier than when he was with his previous owner. We're starting to get along better. He doesn't seem very attractive to me. I think we're getting there. So it seems. Hey, what's your name? It's Shiro. He really gave you a strange name, huh? No, that's not the cat's name. Good boy. Seems like a good time to talk. Let's ask Amana about herself. Ask about D-Topia. Ask about the residence compatibility test. Ask about the mask. I understand the situation. Let's do the mask first. Can jam the system signal a little bit. Since my body doesn't take to the optimization system very well, I worried most of the time. Since it's raining today, it doesn't work at all. I can try to filter out the scents and sounds, but it still all comes through. And I end up feeling sick. Why does it have to rain today? Seems like nothing's going my way. Compatibility test. I've taken the compatibility test in all kinds of residential districts. And each time they tell me I have been deemed unfit for residency. I've forgotten how many transfers I made at this point, and so she's not with her parents at all, she's just alone. D-Topia will be my last stop. I guess she'll be sent to D-Topia. If not, if my test results today tell me that I'm unfit for D-Topia, there are no residential districts that will take me anymore. If no districts can reject me, they will say there's something wrong with me and send me off to D-Topia for corrective measures. I have no intention of going to a place like that. Let's talk to Amanda about herself. So she doesn't actually want to go, but she's struggling because of all the environmental stuff that she's being affected by. Ask about D-Topia. I can't find it in me to like D-Topia. Places like this are all pretty and pristine, or where you can only sense the specific artificial scents and sounds that has been chosen. Yeah, they do conduct experiments on you all the time. It makes me very uneasy. Yes, the other residents are happy with the comfort it brings. But me, I just feel disgusted. It's like I'm the only one being utterly rejected by the system. Yeah. I understand the situation now. You're lucky. You were chosen as a facilitator, which means you're fit for D-Topia. You'll be happy here. So tell me, everyone's idea of happiness, of what's right, is so different from my own. Where is someone like me supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Amanda has a dislike of D-Topia and suffers from system sickness. She feels she has nowhere she belongs. What can I do to help her? What can I do? Oh shit. She has not adapted. Yes, I guess there's no other option there. It's her own fault that she's uncomfortable there. You can say yes. No, it's not her own fault. Her body doesn't take the optimization system well, and she is prone to system sickness. Yes. Awane's sickness was caused by the rain. Yes. Might be able to help her indirectly. Yes, we need to mess with the rain man. If there are clear skies, Amanda may be able to do better on a compatibility test. Yes. I will alter the weather conditions for Amanda. My job as facilitator, according to the great AI, is to help the residents. So I'm only doing my purpose as facilitator. I'm not opposing the AI. I am doing what I am supposed to do by helping her and modifying the weather conditions. I am embracing the AI. You want to do what? Change the weather? No, it's fine. You don't have to do that. You're a facilitator here to serve the residents of D-Topia. You're a resident, girl. I'm likely not even considered a resident. That's not true. You are. What? Why are you willing to go so far to help me? You wouldn't even care if I just disappeared. No one would. I want to make a place for you here. I want you to be happy. Here in D-Topia. Making a place for someone or making people happy are different, I guess. I think because she feels like she doesn't belong. So, we're gonna try to make her feel like she belongs. You what? Hearts, baby. Never mind. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me, but don't do anything rash. I don't want to bring you down with me. That's just pointless. I need to go take the compatibility test now. We're gonna deal with the weather. Mine has left. I've got to change the weather before she takes the compatibility test. He's staring at absolutely nothing. I do have some cat food for you though, dude, if you want it. There is nothing to change here, right? But I will just have a look anyway. Oh, because there's a mouse here. So I don't have the will to live on. You just thought to yourself, this mouse is a mess, didn't you? Well, just a little. I'm an outcast, unemployed, a misfit of mouse society. And during our one rainy day, several of us were taken to the drain pipe. Before I knew it, I was drenched in rain and purged from society. Oh. Well, I've said too much already. Paradise for us mice is actually a difficult thing to obtain. So you're saying that if your mice get wet, they get sent off? Expelled from their society of great mice? It's the same for humans, isn't it? So it's about time for me to go back to the drain pump. Okay, he's not going to do anything rash, it seems. See? Excellent. I'm not going to do anything rash right now. Nothing at all. Heine is not here. There's no changes to the locations of things, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have a quick look over here. Because there was mice appearing. I just need to look very quickly on the bridge to see if something has come. The answer is no. We haven't been on the block side inside our flat yet. I just realized. Wonder if we will ever do that. Yo, dude. Access for 46 has been revoked. Seems Heine has put in a simple system to prevent access. Let's attempt an override. What do you think I'm doing, Heine? Do you think I'm messing with the system? I removed the access lock. Let's change the weather. It's rain, sunny, and rain. Rain Man really is into rain, eh? Look at that change in weather. Residents taking compatibility tests, please come this way, please wait inside. The rain. You can do it. You have received a message. Hey Shiro! What are you doing, yeah? You changed the weather without asking, didn't you? It stopped raining before the forecast said it would. There was so much commotion in the compatibility test area. There's a reason for this. No point making excuses, yeah? Meet me at Rayman now, Roger. Time for a lecture, y'all. It needed to be done, y'all. Let's run away before I need. Let's run away. Amazing. So can we go back? It's better to run away. Excellent choice. Facilities will soon be closing. Head home. The day came to an end while I absent-mindedly watched the rain. I'm going to walk around for just a bit longer before heading home. You were a little rascal today, weren't you, 46? You see right through it all, don't you? Changing the weather schedule honestly doesn't matter that much. The AI already anticipated most human errors and accidents related to the system settings that are facilitated capable of changing. So please go see 81 to get the proper scolding you deserve. Her devotion towards rules and punctuality is a core part of her identity. Though your lack of inhibition is what makes you special, 46. 81 will be here any moment now. If you want to run, I suggest you get a head start. We could say to tell me to run. Very good. Thank you for your hard work today. Keep up the good work tomorrow. Looks like it dried up earlier than the forecast predicted. A bit disappointing since I like it when it rains. Well, a lot of people also get depressed when it rains. What are we gonna do? I was hooked, but the monitor's acting up. I wonder if it's broken. The Troid should be here tomorrow to repair it, but it's bugging me. Greatness for the greatest number. The greatness disorder seems like the monitor is malfunctioning. Greatness for the greatest number. As I was watching my daughter's romance unfold, the day ended before I knew it. It was such a fulfilling day. Oh my god. Young love amongst children. We have a no weather forecast back on my home planet. The rain would come on suddenly and then stop suddenly. Today's weather was probably meant to mimic that. Of course it was. Listen, Heine, the thing is, I know you know what your job is. Your job is to help the residents. I just did my job, which is the same as yours. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm one of the 4 puzzle horse mice. You're the facilitator from the rumors I had you. I came because I wanted to have a match with you. Now it's my puzzle versus your intellect, which will emerge victorious. Let's see. Oh, forgot about that again. Okay. So it'll require some deeper thinking here. But where is the other one? If I go like this to 10. So do we still want it there though? Or do we want it further away? Okay. Because this definitely is the first route to go. I think I'm only going to put it there first. And then go back. Something like this. If we put it there. Excellent. The horse mice cannot handle my intelligence. How can this be? How could I lose? Congratulations, you're the winner. It's frustrating, but alas, my efforts weren't enough. Well then, I'm going back to training. Let's have a rematch sometime. A fine move. They are all still preparing. Let's see if I can fix this screen quickly. Got it. Let's reconnect the circuits. Oh, the monitor is fixed. I expect nothing less from our facilitator. It's a small token of my appreciation. Give me money! I was there, working undetected. Our silent hero for sure. Excellent, of course I am. Okay, now I'm going to have a read of these. Talent is programming, I guess that was at it. Yeah, despite him telling me I dislike your facilitators, Evie and I have been developing a relationship that is more than just acquaintances, but not quite friends. He finally remembered my name, although Evie is usually confident and assertive, he does have his moments of sadness. Today, Amana's cold attitude really crushed his spirits. Well, that's life. Evie's constant loudness and energy are probably signs that he's living each day to the fullest. Yeah, fair. On a rainy early morning, I encountered a girl with a virtual mask. What? Nothing else? Still got cats. No, didn't get gold. Yeah. Ari's residence ID is a special one given to clowns. It was only recently that I learned how much pain this has caused her. For the first time, I faced the reality that something I thought of as a distant issue was actually making someone close to me sad. When Mari spoke about her twin sister and the fact that she's a clone, there was a shadow over her smile. I realized it was not just a rainy day that was affecting her mood. I didn't talk to him anymore. Heine. Okay. Nothing new. Group of tourist mice visiting Rain Man. Both humans and mice love Rain Man. Gloomy mouse. A mouse who emerged from the drain pan on a rainy day. Its fate is sealed. That is an unchangeable law of the mice. And then we have the cheerful Ford mouse. Okay. We need to do a quick run back here. Otherwise, I think we are good to go. It's almost time to close. Go home already! I think my main thing now here is looking for the mice, because they do show up in collections, and I like filling that out. It seems like we're pretty much on track, actually. And it's popping up more and more. So I'm guessing they will come at an accelerated rate. I do wish there was like a button that like fast-tracked you back once you have gone, to check a corner or something of D-Topia. Hello everyone. Soon be closing delivery services for the day. Thank all the residents for their cooperation. Actually, a better strategy on this room is to go here first, because we have to go all the way back, don't we? So on the way, so once we have done the block side, we'll go back, and then we can go straight home. Oh, the cat is here. So you see me in the block side. It does make sounds. Almost done with the day. At least there's quick runs through now. And we also have discovered the propellant, which is quite an important rule here. Rule, not tool, not rule. Yes, well done on the delivery. Well done. I mean, they're really starting to push the quality part of the D-Topia. They have introduced Z-Topia as well. This world building is looking great. Many residents of D-Topia like the rain, but there are others who get depressed. Yes, I think you have said that before, haven't you? As a matter of fact, I took the compatibility test today. I really struggled to say compatibility. I'm of natural birth, so my body is weak, but I have no problems living a normal life. What? I was recommended a residential district that's equipped with better medical facilities than D-Topia. Natural birth? You're the facilitator. You came from the mother plant, correct? Children born at the mother plant are all artificially conceived. I'm of natural birth. In other words, I was born from another human. That's crazy. Hence, no genetic engineering was performed on my body, making me comparatively weak. I'm grateful for the recommendation from the compatibility test, but it's a tough decision. That's crazy. Natural-born babies are considered a rarity nowadays. Our child received genetic data from our bodies, but the genes were modified, and her baby... oh my god. The baby was grown in an artificial womb. These are so-called designer embryos. So you don't... Okay, so there is no... like getting pregnant. You just put it in an artificial womb. Okay. This is why we talk to everyone. We get like these like very neat pieces of information about the world that we wouldn't have received elsewhere. It's very dark, but it's neat. It's very interesting, you know. He seems like one a snack. He's giving me a very intense stare. Should I give him some canned cat food? Yes, dude. I'm actually gonna... You want the rainy day canned cat food? Limited edition? Look at that. This is the best. This was last time as well, like on the yesterday. I mean, oh yeah, and the day too. Oh my god, this is like, oh my god, this is the fucking best thing. Like, I don't know what to say here. Look at that. He inhaled the canned cat food and seems to be quite satisfied. Looks more satisfied than usual. The sound of the rain today was really soothing. It let me have a relaxing day, though I totally overslept because of it. This one always sleeps. Oh. I know. No, Amana. Oh, hey, it's Amana. At today's compatibility test, they told me everything was fine. Oh, what a relief. That's great. I can say just that's great. It stopped raining during the test. You made that happen, didn't you? I forget. I see. You're such a bad liar, Shiro. You know my name. Of course. I was just teasing you earlier, Shiro. Thank you for today. See you tomorrow. Oh my god! We did it. I spent the day relaxing in my room. We all need days like this. Weren't you out earlier? Yeah, it always sparkles right after it rains. Oh yeah, another one. Having passed the resident compatibility test, Amani is now staying in D-Topia. It's unlikely that she'll easily overcome her optimization system sickness. I shall probably continue wearing the virtual mask to mitigate system interference for a while. Even so, she seems a bit different than before. Perhaps her anxiety and tension have eased. She's still not very talkative, but there is now something about her that feels more approachable. Damn. Seems like we have stepped out. We got some stuff. Poppy, Mr. Facilitator, hello. Poppy here. Thank you very much for listening to me today. It was honestly reassuring to have you there with me. I'm glad. And actually, I have a favor to ask. I mean, it's quite difficult to ask this, but I'd like for you not to tell anyone about my crying. Oh yeah, why? Why? Isn't the reason obvious? Yeah, probably. No, he's really uncool. If that's what you want, boss. Should tell him that he doesn't need to be embarrassed. We're not his parents. And for the purpose of gaining affinity with this kid, I think we should call him boss. Please keep this to yourself. I just sent over a gift of appreciation. I was really struggling to figure out what to get you, but I've decided to lend you my #1 book recommendation. I have a bad feeling about this. What kind of book is it? It's by far my favorite, a complete set of history books. It might be a bit complex, but it starts with the history of humanity from the old era to the present, and offers thoughtful contemplations about the past and future based on these histories. It also includes compelling predictions about the future that awaits us. Simply put, it's an extraordinary collection of history books. The particularly remarkable thing about these books is, are you even listening to me, Mr. Facilitator? I was spacing out. No! Which one is worse? Which one is better here? I was spacing out. Seriously, please pay attention when someone's talking to you. Anyway, it's an amazing collection. Feel free to take all the time you need to read it. When you're done with it though, please tell me your thoughts on the book. I'll do my very best. No need to be so modest. Well then, see you later. Oh, now we look smart as well, but that's a pretty serious collection. And I will never look at. Did I not go home to eat dinner? Weird. Yeah, this is the best spot for it. Just like immediately after people walk in, check this out, I do gym. Time to shower and relax. Get that here. Oh, I needed that. Hey buddy, he's enjoying a moment with a serious look. And now the dinner comes, I assume. Yeah, it's there. You have received a message. Hey, 46, it's always 47. The weather forecast for today changed so suddenly. That was your doing, wasn't it? I forget. Haha, you're bad at feigning ignorance, aren't you? Honestly, changing the weather schedule is no big deal. But I find your motive to be quite intriguing. I would love to hear more about it. Why did you do something like this today? There was a resident I wanted to help. There was a resident who disliked the rain. A. So what you did today is something I doubt most residents would have wanted. Even so, you felt it was worthwhile to commit such an act? I felt it was necessary. I didn't think things through. I felt it was necessary. Haha, I see. I like it. Very much. I'm glad to hear your side of the story. You have my thanks, 46. Good night and sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, 46. 47. 47. Let's do some gym. Pump, pump, pump. Okay, bye. I can't actually exit the flat, can I? Yeah. Can have some food. Pretend to read books. Oh yeah. Oh, I can actually invite someone now. Oh, I can invite Poppy. Okay, paste. Oh, I need to hit T, I guess. Okay, go back. Yeah, we'll keep doing that. My items have arrived. Oh, this was the limited edition Rain Man, no? I get both. Ah, yeah, because I only had the other one first. I see, I see. I see. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay, so let's do a call. So there's a virtual tea room. Okay, that's interesting. They don't actually have to come over. It should increase our infinity, I assume. I guess we'll have to start picking the ones that I appear to be. This looks very nice. That I appear to be doing the least well at raising the affinity with. This is pretty crazy. Hey boss, you chilling? Thank you for having me. This space is reminiscent of an old-era island country on our home planet. A restricted space meant to be used for meaningful conversations regardless of personal position during times of endless war. Oh, pardon me, let's have a more pleasant conversation. What should we talk about, or what he wants to know? Every time I have a conversation with you, facilitator, I'm the one who's always talking, but I want to learn a lot more about you. So today, please tell me all about who you are. What would you like to know? What about your early life? Where did you live before coming to D-Topia? The mother plant. I am artificially made. Oh, is that so? I'm just a genetic engineering project. Coming from the mother plant means you were not naturally conceived. Therefore, you have no concept of parent and child. However, I heard that people born around the same time with similar birth ID numbers call each other siblings and interact like family members. Do you people have do you have people that you consider siblings, Mr. Facilitator? Apparently, I have a few. I see. An intriguing community makeup. It's said that humans have evolved through collective behavior. Families have been regarded as the fundamental unit in human society. The mother plant likely forms communities, normally a process humans instinctively pursue by utilizing birth ID numbers as a framework. I see. But something of curiosity is the genetic tendencies of these siblings. Under the Utopia project, people are categorized through genetic analysis, yes, to facilitate smooth relationships within the residential districts and the community at large. Given this premise, the birth ID numbers from the mother plants are... wait a minute, you're the one who's supposed to be talking, don't I? It seems that I end up doing all the talking. I apologize, I can't seem to stop once I get started. I enjoy listening to you. I'm glad to hear that. Hey boy. What should we talk about? About his parents and genes. That's okay. You want to know about my parents and my genes? My family has actually been asked this question quite often. You can likely guess why, but I shall tell you anyway, because I'm a genius. If we analyze the genes of my parents and myself and my parents, we find out my parents' IQ values are considered average, whereas my IQ values score are much higher than the average for my age group. That seems about right. However, I was designed as a typical embryo. I was born with fragmentary genes from my parents and an infusion of other average genetics. My physical appearance, well, you're probably aware, Mr. Facilitator. My mother's genes are dominant, and people often say we look very much alike. I admit that lately I'm a bit embarrassed when I get that kind of comment. You're a wonderful family. You're coming of age. Because she wants to get past this, like, child face, right? Sheesh, please stop treating me like a child. Damn it. My birth records show no indication of any excessive genetic manipulations. He has studied his birth records, it seems. And my appearance was designed to be exemplary. Yes, dude. I mean, that thing you have in the back, peak. Okay? And through all of this, I'm still regarded with suspicion from all directions. Because of that, I was actually the subject of comprehensive genetic testing, CGT. However, the results showed nothing new, and they concluded that the anomaly was caused by a special awakened or mutated gene. That's really something. I think they were being a bit dramatic about it too. We live in an era where most phenomena can be explained through science. However, there are still many things that science cannot explain. In that sense, humanity itself still has plenty of unknowns. I'll drink proof of that. True. I got carried away with that conversation, but in conclusion, my genes are irreplaceable. An irreplaceable gift from my parents. I suppose that means I cherish my genes. Good, I guess, yes. I look at that Look at the time. Mother is calling. I'll excuse myself now. It was a true pleasure. Goodbye, Mr. Facilitator. Thank you for having tea with me. Virtual tea. I wonder if the location changes. Oh, I can do it again? And we're gonna try. Really? We can just keep going? Did it get later during the day? Am I going to lose sleep or something by doing this? Is it going to repeat? Thank you for having me. Space is reminiscent of an old... Okay, it looks the same. Yeah. What he wants to know, same as before. I'm the one doing the talking. Okay. Early life. Yeah, okay, so it's just the same. Scan through until we get the options. Make sure we're selecting the correct ones. I enjoy listening to you. I will get that again. Well, I'll say the other thing when I have the option next time. I said he was coming of age last time, and he was like, "Oh, don't treat me like a child." And I'll say that his family is the main thing, which he sort of alluded to later, so he does like his family, which is great. You're a wonderful family. Boom. Mixed feelings, but thank you. Hey, perfect. Okay, so that's the same. Then the same again. So you get like... that's it. I mean, you can't optimize this conversation more, so... I guess I will be done with it properly then. About his goals? What? My dream is to contribute to humanity's future. We didn't get this before. Or maybe it's because I answered correctly, basically. Just as Professor Clora proposed the Utopia project and guided humanity to a brighter future, I too would be honored to contribute to a future where we can consider many people's happiness, respond with diverse solutions, and provide hope in living. It's a fantastic and noble. I don't know what he wants to hear here. It's a noble dream. Yes, I'd like to make it come true. And so, as someone who contributes to the Utopia project and is always acting in the interest of other happiness, you have my utmost respect, Mr. Facilitator. Thank you. Hey. In fact, I wanted to tell you that since the day we met, Mr. Facilitator, I know I often have an impudent attitude that's unbecoming of my age. It seems age appropriate to me. I've finally been able to put my admiration into words. I'll keep studying really hard so that someday I can walk the path I've always desired. And so that you will continue to call me boss, of course, boss. Oh, look at the time. Mother is calling. I'll excuse myself. True pleasure. Okay. Information updated. I mean, I maxed this shit out. Okay, there we go. I answered every possible question correctly, prompt correctly. Okay, so let's have a read. I haven't often felt the presence of 47 at home, but today I finally got to talk to him through the door. Honestly, since I never saw him, I wonder if he might be an AI-created fictional persona without a human form. I had all sorts of theories, but it turns out 47 is real. I wonder what kind of job he has. It's clear he leads a very irregular lifestyle. Pulling all-nighters. It is a meal. Oh yeah, dream to contribute to the future of humanity. Then we got these two added. Perfect. Okay, let's save. Oh, there was more things here. Oh, the gym set. Let's do a quick save. And then we'll start, like before, going to sleep and then resting up for the next day. For day 4 is next. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Use your power of subscription for charity to help the algorithm think that I really like AI, because I obviously do, right? Of course. Thank you, algorithm. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've been watching so far, seems very chill, this game. Hope you are enjoying my walks through all the stones, talking to absolutely everyone. But if you are watching, I am assuming you kind of enjoyed that thing, or you're skipping through those bits, so you know everything. There's a place to watch this series for everyone. And yeah, okay, bye.